So I was talking to a friend recently, and he goes, "Hey, Shad, I love watching your bike videos. I watch all of them." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks. That's an honor." He goes, "Yeah, I watch them because I'm waiting to see you wreck. I figure talking to a camera while you're riding your bike, eventually you're going to have to wreck." So, well, thanks, I guess. But I wonder if we go through life like that a lot of times. Like, we're just waiting to see the train wreck. Like, we can see it coming. We can see that some people are just making a mess of their lives, especially during these weird pandemic years, plural now, because there's going to be some, I'm predicting some deep grief in the future. I think we're in a lot of deep, dark patterns, and some of it we're minimizing or medicating or not even coming to grips with it yet. But all those things eventually get exposed, right? They come to light, and we gotta do something about it. So I think those years are coming ahead of us in the church. If we take the position of just watching people so we can see the wreck, make fun of the carnage, or feel better about ourselves, going, well, at least my life's not as sorry as that guy's. Well, if we live life according to that, we miss the gospel completely, where God came in a body, Jesus Christ, his name, to save the lost, to seek and save the lost, not to look at them and laugh at them when they fall. So church, universal church, I'm saying, church around the world, bride of Christ. If me as one local pastor can give a challenge and a charge, it's get ready for the grieving, and let us be quick to love, quick to nurture, quick to share the good news that we serve a God who loves us, pursues us, especially when we were far away from him. So think of the prodigal son parable that Jesus tells about one son who basically says, "Dad, I wish you were dead. Give me my share of the inheritance now." And he runs off and he squanders it with immoral living and prostitutes and wild debauchery. And from the pit of despair that he sinks himself into, he realizes that he has a father who forgives, a father whose hired help lives better than he does in the pig pen. And he goes home, and the father says, "Well, look who came back with his tail tucked between his legs, stinking of pigs and cheap wine and prostitutes." Did I get that part wrong? If you read the story, that's not it. Yeah, the story goes, the father runs. He runs to his boy. Nothing is going to keep him from wrapping his arms around his son. And that's what God is. Jesus tells us a story. If anyone who knows what God is like, it would be the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So Jesus gives us a beautiful picture, and I pray that we would be just as welcoming to those prodigal sons. And if we find ourselves being the prodigal son, we would have the humility to return to the Father, come to the Father, be a part of a church, connect in a church, not just attend a church. Go, hey, I show up every Sunday, darken the door, sit in a seat, shake the pastor's hand, maybe I even give. Connect in ways where you are real and you allow people to get real with you as well. And in the realness of that, it's going to get messy as a prodigal son. But may we be found honoring Christ in his name by loving each other as Christ has loved us.